Do you guys know anything about rusting? Don't you know? Let me introduce to you. Rusting occurs when iron is exposed to moisture. Oxygen in the air reacts with iron to initiate rusting. Did you know rusting is a chemical process when iron reacts with oxygen and water to form iron oxide? Right now, I will explain about the rusting process. Rusting is a redox reaction, which means it involves both oxidation and reduction. Here's how it happens step by step. Okay. First, oxidation of iron, which is ferrum. Iron-ferrum atoms lose electrons to form ferrous ion, like this. Yeah. Second, reduction of oxygen. Oxygen in the presence of water, which is H2O, gains the electrons that were released during the oxidation of iron. This is form hydroxide ion, like this. Yeah. Third, formation of iron to hydroxide. The ferrum 2 plus ion reacts with the hydroxide ion to form iron to hydroxide, like this. Rust is typically reddish brown but may also appear like orange, yellow or evergreen depending on the environmental conditions and the composition of the metal. That's all for me. Next, we will move to Umaira.
Do you like cooking? Cooking food involves chemical reaction. Let's see.
Next for description, cooking food. Cooking food is the process of preparing and transforming raw ingredients into edible and flavorful dishes through the application of heat or other techniques. It is involve physical and chemical change that enhance the taste, texture, aroma, and digestibility of food, while ensuring it is safe to consume. So, it is 5 key aspects of cooking include.
So, the chemical phenomena in cooking food refer the chemical change and reaction that occur during the cooking process, transforming raw ingredient into a finished dish. These phenomena are responsible for the flavor, texture, aroma, and color of cooked food. Other than that, produce browning and complex flavor in food like roasted meat, baked bread, and coffee. Okay, next for the equation. Cooking food is a complex process involving many chemical reactions. Depending on of the type food and cooking method. General chemical equation cannot fully represent cooking, but we can describe a few processes. So, these are 4 chemical equations you can see. Okay. Next for discussion, cooking and chemistry are closely intertwined, as cooking essential involve a series of chemical reactions that transform raw ingredients into flavorful, aromatic, and safe to eat dishes. Here are discussions from both for exploring the chemistry of cooking. Next, we move to Alia. Don't you know about photosynthesis? Well, I know. Photosynthesis in plants is a process that uses sunlight, water or carbon dioxide to produce water and glucose. This process happens in the green parts of plants, mainly in the leaf, as they contain chlorine. Plants produce the oxygen we breathe. The food we eat directly or indirectly depends on the plant's ability to photosynthesize. The oxygen released by trees during photosynthesis directly support the air quality and allows humans and animals to breathe.
stage of photosynthesis. Number 1 is light-dependent reaction, and number 2 is light-independent reaction. For light-dependent reaction, sunlight split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, while light-independent reaction, it is a process which carbon dioxide is used with the energy from the light reaction to produce glucose. So, this is the equation for photosynthesis. CO2, which is carbon dioxide, is a process where plants absorb the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through stoma or their leaves. Next is H2O, which is water. H2O is a process where water is absorbed from the soil through plants, roots, and transport to leaf to via vascular tissues and xylem. Next is light energy. For light energy, plants will capture sunlight using chlorophyll. Next is glucose. Glucose is a sugar molecule that produced during photosynthesis, serving as the plant's energy source. Plants store glucose as starch or use it for growth and cellular function. And the last one is O2, oxygen. Oxygen is released as a byproduct and exits the leaves through the stoma. The oxygen is essential for humans and animals to breathe. The important things about photosynthesis is it supports life by producing oxygen and food, and it helps combat climate change by reducing atmospheric carbon dioxide. For the application, it is used in vertical farming and agriculture technologies to optimize plants' growth, the basis for artificial photosynthesis research to create sustainable energy sources. So that's all for me. Next, we will go to Aisha.
Our life involved in chemistry. Do you know that? Here's an example. Carbonation in drinks. What is carbonation? Carbonation is the process of adding carbon dioxide known as CO2 gas to a liquid, which can occur naturally or artificially. How does it work? CO2 is dissolved into liquid using pressure and temperature. So the most common example is actually in soft drinks. Theoretically, when you shake a carbonated drink, the temperature inside increases, causing CO2 to escape quickly. Let's see. Hi, so welcome back. We have proven its theory. So now, I want to share with you one benefit of carbonated drink. Let's go. My love, do you want some? Does it feel weird? No? Tasty. Yes? I actually bought it 5 days ago. So, that is one of the benefits. Carbonation actually prevents it from being spoiled.
So the equation in carbonation is when carbon dioxide gas dissolved in water, it will react with water molecule to form carbonic acid. The chemical equation that is in the process is when CO2 plus H2O to H2CO3. This reaction is reversible, meaning carbonic acid can break down into water and CO2. Carbonic acid is a weak acid and it is responsible for the tangy taste in carbonated beverages. In summary, CO2 combines with water to create carbonic acid, which is the first step of carbonation.
So that's all from us. Thank you.
Bye.